4 worst nuts to skip, and 4 best to include. Have you ever thought that the very nuts you consider a superfood every day might secretly be harming your heart, kidneys, and even your memory? It sounds unbelievable, right? Yet the truth is, most older adults are missing this hidden warning every single day. And here's the scary part. These nuts are everywhere. On supermarket shelves, in snack aisles, and in your favorite trail mix, without a single warning label to alert you. You could be eating what you think is healthy, while your body silently suffers. You've probably heard that nuts are great for heart health and overall wellness. But after age 60, not all nuts are created equal. Some of the most common varieties can leave you feeling fatigued, increase inflammation, and even raise your risk of stroke. So the question is, which nuts should you be eating? Which ones should you avoid? And how can you protect your body while still enjoying the flavors you love? In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly that. 4 nuts you should stay away from, and 4 nuts you should include in your daily diet to protect your brain, heart, bones, and muscles. By the end, you'll gain 1. A clear strategy to choose safe nuts after 60. 2. Real-life examples from patients and the latest research. 3. Practical tips and easy ways to incorporate nuts into your diet for maximum health benefits. Stick around, because the #1 nut on both lists could completely transform your later years, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Before we dive in, I want to ask you a quick question. Where are you watching this video from, and how old are you this year? Are you struggling with weaker muscles or mobility issues? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'll do my best to respond to every question. Thanks for visiting Senior Health Tips, Healthy Aging. Let's get started. Number 4 on our list is macadamia. At first glance, these creamy, buttery nuts feel like a little luxury you're treating yourself to. But here's the truth. After 60, macadamias can quietly become a health trap. Think about it this way. Your liver is like an oil refinery. When you're younger, it handles fats efficiently, breaking them down and sending energy where it's needed. But as we age, this refinery naturally slows down, sometimes losing up to 30–40% of its efficiency. Macadamias, rich in saturated fats and palmitic acid, can overload the system. Instead of fueling your body, excess fat begins to build up, raising triglycerides and cholesterol, and creating inflammation in your arteries. It's like pouring too much oil into a machine that can't handle it anymore. The pipes get clogged, and the engine slows down. Take Edward, for example, a 67-year-old retired accountant. Every evening he would snack on a small bowl of macadamias while watching TV, convinced he was making a heart-healthy choice. But within a few months, he noticed he felt heavy and fatigued, struggling to finish his usual morning walk. His blood work confirmed what his body was trying to tell him. Triglycerides were dangerously high, and his cholesterol profile had shifted unfavorably. We replaced his daily macadamias with raw almonds. The results? Stunning. Within 8 weeks, Edward's triglycerides dropped to healthy levels, and he regained the energy to complete his full walking routine. He even said it felt like he got 5 years of life back. Almonds, rich in monounsaturated fats, are much gentler on the aging liver, helping to lower cholesterol rather than spike it. So while macadamias may taste heavenly, for seniors over 60, they can quietly contribute to fatigue, cardiovascular strain, and inflammation. You don't need to panic or eliminate them overnight. Start slowly by mixing them with almonds, then gradually phase them out. Your liver, heart, and overall energy levels will thank you. Moving up our list. Number 3 will surprise you, because one of the most celebrated superfoods actually carries hidden toxins that could quietly damage your health. You won't want to miss this one. Number 3 on our list is Brazil nuts. Often hailed as a miracle nut because of their rich selenium content, they've earned a reputation as an anti-aging and immunity-boosting superfood. But here's a twist that surprises many. Too much of a good thing can quietly turn into a serious health risk after 60. Let's put it simply. Your body is like a reservoir. When you're younger, your kidneys can filter excess selenium efficiently, keeping everything in balance. But after 60, this filtration system naturally loses efficiency. That means even just a few Brazil nuts a day can push selenium levels beyond what your body can safely handle. The result? Selenosis, a condition that can sneak up slowly, disguised as fatigue, irritability, or hair and nail changes. And if it progresses, it can trigger neurological issues like tremors, memory fog, or mood swings. Symptoms that are all too easily mistaken for normal aging, dementia, or even Parkinson's. There's another hidden threat. Beryllium, a mineral. Brazil nuts absorb from the soil. While small amounts might be harmless, in older adults with already fragile hearts, it can disrupt potassium channels, leading to irregular heartbeats or worse. Essentially, a snack you think is healthy could be silently stressing your nervous system and cardiovascular health. Take Catherine's story, for example. She's a 71-year-old retired teacher who read about Brazil nuts' anti-aging properties and began eating 3 nuts daily. Within 4 months, she experienced severe hair loss, persistent hand tremors, and brain fog that left her doctor puzzled. Blood tests revealed her selenium levels were 5 times higher than safe limits. With guidance, she eliminated Brazil nuts and supported her recovery using vitamin C, zinc, and safer dietary selenium sources. It took nearly 6 months, but Catherine regained mental clarity. Her hair started growing back, and she felt like her old self again. Today, she gets selenium safely from eggs, chicken, and a modest sprinkle of sunflower seeds, enough to support health without risking toxicity. The takeaway? Brazil nuts may feel like a superfood, but after 60 they can quietly turn into a nutritional landmine. Moderation is key, and knowing safer alternatives allows you to enjoy the benefits of selenium without the hidden dangers. Next up, number 2 may be your everyday favorite, seemingly harmless snack. But in reality, it's a ticking time bomb for your liver and chronic inflammation. Number 2 on our list is peanuts. On the surface, they seem harmless, sold everywhere, cheap, and often marketed as a heart-healthy snack. But here's the secret many seniors don't know. Peanuts aren't actually true nuts. They're legumes, and hiding inside them is a stealthy toxin called aflatoxin. Think of it like a quiet saboteur lurking in your pantry, waiting to challenge your liver and immune system without you even realizing it. Now, let's break it down in everyday terms. Imagine your body as a well-run city, with the liver acting as the sanitation department. When you're younger, it efficiently filters toxins, keeping the streets clean. But after 60, the city workers are fewer and slower. Aflatoxins, even in small amounts, start to accumulate, quietly stressing your liver, driving up inflammation, and potentially contributing to liver damage over time. And that's not all. Peanuts are packed with omega-6 fatty acids, often in dangerously high amounts. While omega-6 is essential, an excess tips the balance, stoking inflammation in joints, arteries, and even the brain. Chronic exposure can make arthritis worse, stiffen arteries, and accelerate cognitive decline. Peanuts also present another sneaky challenge: late-onset sensitivities. Even if you've eaten them for decades without a problem, after 60, your immune system can change. Instead of classic allergy symptoms like hives or swelling, it may manifest as persistent joint pain, fatigue, or brain fog. Symptoms many seniors mistake for just getting old. Take Beatrice, for instance. She's a 70-year-old retired banker who enjoyed peanut butter on toast every morning for 40 years. Over time, she developed crushing fatigue, relentless brain fog, and painful arthritis. 3 doctors couldn't pinpoint the cause. Finally, testing revealed high aflatoxin levels and elevated liver enzymes. By eliminating peanuts and switching to pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, along with gentle liver support, Beatrice saw dramatic improvement within 10 weeks. Her joint pain dropped by 80%, her energy returned, and her mind felt sharper than it had in years. Today, she swears by almond butter or tahini as a safe, satisfying alternative. No toxins, no hidden inflammation. The lesson? Peanuts may feel like a convenient everyday snack, but for seniors they can quietly undermine your health, one handful at a time. Moderation isn't enough. Awareness is key, and choosing safer alternatives lets you enjoy crunch and flavor without the hidden cost. And finally, number 1. The nut that most people think is completely safe, yet hides a silent threat that can quietly sabotage your kidneys, joints, blood sugar, and brain health. You won't want to miss this one. Number 1 on our worst nuts list is cashews. At first glance, they seem harmless, creamy, sweet, often featured in trail mixes, desserts, or as a topping on salads. But here's the hidden truth. Cashews, though popular, can quietly sabotage the health of adults over 60. Let's break it down simply. Cashews are high in oxalates, around 49 milliliters per ounce. Oxalates are natural compounds that can bind with calcium to form kidney stones. Imagine your kidneys as a filter system. Over decades, they naturally lose efficiency. After 60, that filter struggles to keep up, so oxalates can accumulate, quietly forming crystals that lead to painful kidney stones. And kidney stones are just the start. Cashews also contain urushiolol, a compound similar to what's found in poison ivy. While younger immune systems may handle it without issue, in seniors, even trace amounts can trigger inflammation. That inflammation doesn't just show up as swollen joints. It can accelerate arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline, slowly eroding quality of life. Then there's the carb content, about 9 grams per ounce. For nearly half of adults over 60 who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, this can spike blood sugar, followed by crashes that leave you drained, foggy, and irritable. Add phytates, which bind essential minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium, and you start to see a pattern. Regular cashew consumption can gradually rob your body of the nutrients it desperately needs for muscle strength, bone density, and brain function. The research confirms it. A Harvard Medical School study of nearly 9,000 seniors found that adults who ate cashews 3 or more times per week had a 67% higher risk of kidney stones requiring hospital treatment. Other studies show a significant increase in inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, in older adults consuming high oxalate foods such as cashews. So what's the safer path? Swap cashews for walnuts, almonds, or pecans. Walnuts support brain health with omega-3s. Almonds stabilize blood sugar and feed your nervous system with magnesium and vitamin E. And pecans provide powerful antioxidants without the hidden risks. Think of it this way. One handful of cashews might taste indulgent, but for seniors, it's a silent stress on your body. By choosing the right alternatives, you're not just snacking. You're investing in stronger kidneys, balanced blood sugar, healthier bones, and a sharper mind. Now that we've uncovered the 4 nuts that quietly harm your health after 60, get ready. Because next, we'll dive into the 4 best nuts you should eat daily to boost memory, strengthen your heart, and feel more energetic than ever. Number 4 on our best nuts list is pecans. At first glance, they may seem understated, easily overlooked in a trail mix or sprinkled over a salad. But don't be fooled. These little nuts pack a serious punch for your heart and brain. Here's why pecans are so special. They're loaded with polyphenols, plant compounds that act like tiny guardians, neutralizing free radicals that can damage your cells. They're also rich in oleic acid, the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil, which helps keep your arteries flexible and supports healthy cholesterol levels. And for seniors, this combination is gold, Polyphenols and oleic acid together help protect memory, balance blood sugar, and reduce inflammation. 3 pillars of healthy aging. Let's make it relatable. Imagine your brain like a delicate computer system. Oxidative stress is like static interference. It slows processing and creates bugs in memory and focus. Polyphenols in pecans act like a system upgrade, reducing this interference and keeping your neural networks firing smoothly. Meanwhile, oleic acid supports the blood vessels, ensuring your brain gets plenty of oxygen and nutrients. The research backs it up. A 7-year longitudinal study of adults over 60 found that participants who included pecans in their diet regularly experienced 43% less cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate nuts. And it's not just the brain. Heart health markers improve too, with lower LDL cholesterol and better insulin sensitivity. How to incorporate them? 1 ounce a day is enough, roughly a small handful. Timing matters. Try between breakfast and lunch, or as a mid-afternoon snack to avoid blood sugar dips. Choose unsalted, unsweetened, raw, or lightly roasted pecans to maximize benefits without added sugar or sodium. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, mix into yogurt, or enjoy as is. The taste is naturally buttery, slightly sweet, and incredibly satisfying, making healthy snacking effortless. Here's a little secret many don't know. While pecans are modest in size, their antioxidant content is up to 3 times higher than walnuts per calorie. That means you're getting a dense dose of protective compounds without overloading on fat or calories. A perfect fit for anyone mindful of weight or heart health. Moving up our list. Number 3 takes it to another level. This next nut doesn't just support your brain and heart, it can actively boost your mood and energy, and you'll want to make it part of your daily routine starting today. Number 3 on our list of the best nuts is pistachios. Don't let their small size fool you. They're tiny powerhouses packed with nutrients that your body, especially after 60, will thank you for. Why pistachios? Let's break it down. These little nuts are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that act like microscopic sunglasses for your eyes, filtering harmful light and helping prevent age-related vision decline. For seniors, this can make a huge difference in slowing down conditions like macular degeneration and preserving the clarity of everyday life, from reading a book to recognizing faces across the room. But the benefits don't stop at your eyes. Pistachios are an excellent source of easily digestible protein, which is crucial for maintaining muscle mass after 60. Your muscles naturally shrink with age, but a daily serving of pistachios helps supply the amino acids needed for repair and strength. Add to that fiber, which supports digestion and heart health, and you've got a little nut that really does a lot. Let me make this personal. Anna, 74, had been struggling with early-stage macular degeneration. Her vision was slowly worsening, and she felt frustrated that her favorite hobby, painting, was becoming harder. By incorporating an ounce of pistachios daily into her diet, along with a few lifestyle tweaks her doctor recommended, she noticed improvements in clarity and contrast sensitivity over several months. Her energy levels for afternoon walks and simple strength exercises also increased, proof that nutrition can tangibly affect daily life. How should you eat them? 1 ounce per day is ideal, which is about a small handful. Keep the thin skins on. That's where most of the antioxidants live. Snack on them in the afternoon to curb sugar cravings, or sprinkle them over oatmeal, yogurt, or salads for a satisfying crunch that supports both heart and eye health. Lightly roasted or raw, pistachios are versatile and naturally delicious without needing extra salt or sugar. Here's a little insider tip. Pistachios have a high ratio of potassium to sodium, which helps balance blood pressure naturally. For anyone concerned about heart health, this is like having a mini cardio support system in a convenient little snack. And because they're lower in calories than many other nuts, you can enjoy them guilt-free while still reaping the protective benefits. Moving up our list. Number 2 is truly exceptional. This next nut doesn't just nourish your body. It can boost brain function and guard against inflammation, and you'll want to make it a regular part of your daily routine. Number 2 on our list is almonds, or han nhan, a humble nut that's much more than a snack. They may seem ordinary, but after 60, almonds act almost like a daily tonic for your brain and heart. Let's talk science, but in a simple way. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, specifically alpha-tocopherol, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from oxidative stress. Think of it as a shield, helping slow down age-related cognitive decline. Regular consumption can help you maintain sharp thinking, better focus, and memory clarity well into your golden years. But the benefits don't stop there. Almonds also provide magnesium, which helps regulate blood pressure, supports muscle function, and stabilizes heart rhythm. Combine that with fiber, which gently cleans out your digestive system and reduces inflammation, and you have a nut that truly works on multiple levels. In fact, studies have shown that older adults who consume almonds regularly may experience improvements in cholesterol balance, blood sugar control, and inflammation markers, all crucial factors in healthy aging. Practical tips make a big difference. For the best results, soak your almonds overnight. This enhances digestibility and helps unlock nutrients, making them easier for your body to absorb. Stick to about 1 ounce a day, roughly a small handful, and choose unsalted, dry roasted, or raw almonds to avoid unnecessary sodium. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, toss into salads, or simply enjoy as a mindful afternoon snack. Here's a real-life story. Margaret, 69, felt her energy dip and noticed slight forgetfulness. By incorporating soaked almonds into her morning routine along with light exercise, she reported feeling more alert, focused, and energized within a few weeks. She even mentioned her sleep felt deeper, which researchers say may be due to almonds' magnesium and tryptophan content, both supporting relaxation and restorative rest. Another tip: almonds are incredibly versatile and travel-friendly, making them perfect for seniors on the go. Keep a small container in your bag or desk drawer, and you'll have a brain-boosting, heart-supporting snack ready whenever you need a pick-me-up. And now, number 1. The ultimate nut, a true brain and sleep ally. The one you absolutely don't want to miss. Number 1 on our list is the miracle nut, walnuts, or OC-cho. If you were to choose just one nut to include in your daily routine after 60, this would be it. Not only are walnuts a powerhouse for your brain, but they also support your heart and even help you get better sleep. Let's break down why walnuts are so extraordinary. First, they're rich in omega-3, ALA, an essential fatty acid that your body can't produce on its own. Omega-3s are crucial for keeping brain cell membranes flexible and healthy, which means better communication between neurons. This helps maintain memory, focus, and cognitive agility, something many of us worry about as we age. But that's not all. Walnuts are packed with vitamin E, folate, and even melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep. This combination makes them unique. They don't just nourish your brain, they also help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep, a key factor for maintaining overall health after 60. Science backs this up. Research shows that seniors who consume walnuts regularly have a 68% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's, a 49% reduction in cardiovascular risk, and improved sleep quality. Imagine that. A simple handful of walnuts each day can make such a profound difference. Real-life examples bring this to life. Take Eleanor, 78. She started adding 1 to 2 ounces of raw, unsalted walnuts to her evening routine, often sprinkling them over yogurt or simply enjoying them by themselves. Within a few months, her family noticed improvements. Her memory felt sharper. She managed daily tasks independently, and even her overall energy seemed steadier. Eleanor says she feels more confident and less fatigued. A small daily habit making a huge impact. Practical tips matter too. Stick to raw, unsalted walnuts and store them in the fridge or freezer to keep them fresh and prevent rancidity. Eating them in the evening pairs perfectly with your body's natural melatonin cycle, boosting sleep quality while nourishing your brain and heart simultaneously. 1 to 2 ounces per day is enough to reap these benefits. And here's a little secret. Walnuts are incredibly versatile. Add them to oatmeal, blend into smoothies, toss into salads, or even use them as a crunchy topping for roasted vegetables. The taste is rich and satisfying, yet every bite is a mini health boost for your body and mind. With walnuts as your ultimate ally, you've just unlocked a simple yet powerful way to protect your brain, heart, and sleep, all with one small, everyday habit. Stay tuned, because next, we'll explore practical tips to combine these nuts for maximum health impact. Let's be honest, after 60, our metabolism slows down, digestion becomes a bit more sensitive, and our organs don't process nutrients as efficiently as they used to. That doesn't mean we should avoid nuts altogether. They're packed with nutrients for the brain, heart, bones, and muscles. The key is how and when we incorporate them. One simple approach is mixing nuts with fruits and oatmeal. Imagine a bowl of warm oatmeal topped with almonds, walnuts, and a handful of blueberries. Not only does this create a satisfying breakfast, but it also balances protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants in one meal. The fiber from oats and fruits slows sugar absorption, while nuts provide steady energy and help prevent mid-morning crashes. Timing is everything. Nuts can be an excellent replacement for traditional snacks. Instead of reaching for cookies or chips, try 1 to 2 ounces of mixed nuts mid-morning or mid-afternoon. This keeps your blood sugar stable, reduces cravings, and provides essential nutrients without overloading your system. Pairing nuts with a small piece of fruit, like an apple or a pear, enhances both taste and nutritional value while keeping calorie intake moderate. Don't forget portion control. Even the healthiest nuts can contribute to excess calories if eaten in large amounts. Using a small container or a tablespoon measurement can help you enjoy them mindfully. For seniors, this usually means about a small handful, 1 to 2 ounces per serving, once or twice a day. Research backs this up. A 7-year study tracking adults over 60 found that regular consumption of nuts, especially almonds, walnuts, and pecans, helped reduce markers of inflammation by up to 30%, improved blood pressure, and stabilized blood sugar levels. Participants also reported feeling more energetic and less fatigued, attributing these improvements to simple, consistent habits rather than drastic dietary overhauls. Another smart strategy is mixing nuts into meals creatively. Sprinkle chopped walnuts on a salad with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and grilled salmon. Add sliced almonds into yogurt with cinnamon and chia seeds. Even roasted pistachios can be a crunchy topping for soups or roasted vegetables. This way, nuts aren't just a snack. They become part of a complete, nutrient-dense meal. By learning these simple combinations and timings, you can enjoy nuts every day, reap their health benefits, and still maintain a comfortable weight and healthy liver and kidneys. Next, we'll explore how combining different types of nuts can amplify their protective effects on your brain, heart, and muscles. Stay tuned. When it comes to nuts, many seniors believe that more is always better, or that any nut product on the shelf is automatically healthy. But after 60, our bodies don't respond the same way as they did in our 40s or 50s. The little details, roasting, added sugar, portion size, make a huge difference between a heart-protective snack and one that quietly harms your health over time. One of the biggest mistakes is eating pre-roasted or sugar-coated nuts. Sure, they taste amazing, but many commercial nuts are roasted in oils high in omega-6 or coated with sugar and salt. Excess omega-6 can fuel inflammation, which accelerates joint stiffness and weakens muscles. Added sugar spikes blood glucose, stressing your pancreas, and increasing risk for type 2 diabetes. Imagine thinking you're doing something healthy, only to find out your snack has quietly contributed to inflammation or elevated blood sugar. Another hidden trap is mixing too many types of nuts in one serving without mindfulness. People often buy a nut medley bag, toss in a handful, and feel accomplished. But mixing high-fat nuts like macadamia with peanuts, Brazil nuts, and cashews can overload your liver and kidneys, especially if your organ function isn't what it used to be. Selenium from Brazil nuts, oxalates from cashews, and high fat from macadamia can all add up, creating stress on your system. Even before you realize it, portion control is often overlooked. Even the healthiest nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, can be problematic if eaten in excess. Think of your body as a delicate orchestra. Each nutrient is an instrument, and when one is overplayed, the harmony is lost. One handful, about 1 to 2 ounces, is usually perfect. This simple habit has been shown in studies to reduce inflammation, support muscle health, and protect cognitive function without the downsides of overeating. Here's a professional secret many people don't know. Eating the right type of nuts, in the correct portion, and at the right time of day, can dramatically improve memory, stabilize blood sugar, and maintain muscle strength. For example, snacking on raw almonds mid-morning or sprinkling walnuts on a salad at dinner provides a slow, steady release of energy, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants, supporting brain, heart, and muscle health all at once. Choosing the right nuts can truly transform your health. By avoiding the 4 harmful nuts and incorporating the 4 that protect your heart, brain, bones, and muscles, you're making small daily changes that can completely reshape your golden years. I'd love to hear from you. What nut surprised you the most? And do you have any personal experiences with adding or avoiding certain nuts? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for simple, science-backed tips that make healthy aging easier every week. Let's make every bite count together.